Aha! Okay, Revenge. Revenge is actually one of my favorite albums by Kiss. You go up here. Now, as you can tell, I have a little bit of a bias towards Kiss's heavier stuff, so that's where I'm coming from. I love Revenge. Songs such as Unholy, Spit, Thou Shalt Not, I Just Wanna, Paralyzed. I cannot think of many songs that I consider to be truly weak on the album. Like, the worst songs on the album are okay. It's not like some of these other albums where the worst songs are actually bad. I actually consider the worst songs on this to be still quite listenable and enjoyable. So, very good production. Gene sounds fantastic. So does Paul. I love the solos on this album. I like the fact that they tuned back down to E flat. I believe Kiss sounds better in E flat rather than E standard. It's probably better on Paul's voice anyway for the time. That's why I put Kiss's Revenge in the second highest tier. Very good job. Love the album. Love the album. On to the next one. This one's kind of interesting as to why people don't really rank this one as a Kiss album. Or they don't count it in the list, which is a bit interesting. Carnival of Souls. Carnival of Souls, which was meant to be released in 1995, but got released in 1997, when Kiss had already reunited with Ace Frehley and Peter Criss. I'm gonna have to put you in regular. You are good. You have some really strong songs going for you, such as Childhood's End, In My Head, In the Mirror, Rain, Jungle, but there are some songs that kind of just bore me a little bit, and I wasn't too into the whole grunge scene in general. I just felt it was a bit too muddy and slow for my liking. It's kind of like Kiss went in another direction that I didn't really like after Revenge. Had they done another one like Revenge, I probably would have ranked it a little bit higher, but Carnival of Souls, look, you know, it's alright for the time, but it could have been a lot better had they revised it and maybe just made it a little bit more upbeat for the time. I don't think it was that strong. That being said, actually, another really good song on it was I Will Be There. Really nice song. Really sweet lyrics and very dark sound, but again, a bit too wish-washy as an album for my liking. Alright, next one. Alright, Psycho Circus. Now, this one is the reunion album, if you will. Hardly, considering how many outside musicians there were, but still. I'll rank it for what it is. I know I did consider this to be one of the worst albums in one of my previous videos, but I consider it to be okay now at this point. There are some songs that I have really warmed up to quite a bit, and then there are still some that I just can't come heart to heart with. So my favorite songs now on this album would be songs such as Dreamin', Journey of a Thousand Years. That's a really good song, actually. That could have been fantastic. Had they done that, for example, at the Symphony show, man, that could have gone fantastic. But, you know what? The production was very bloated and overcompressed, and it was just so loud. It doesn't sound very united, generally, as a Kiss album. There are just too many weak ones for my liking. It's okay. Quite underwhelming, considering it was meant to be the big reunion of an album. I just think there were too many politics behind it, and it showed in the songs. The songs, as in general, just sounded quite disjointed. So, you know what? You're kind of down in the middle, Psycho Circus. I used to think of you less, but you're still not that great. It's not terrible, but not that amazing. Alright, last two. Kiss took their sweet-ass time with this one. After doing, I don't know how many different farewell tours. They're still doing farewell tours now. I bet you I'll be doing a video in 10 years. Kiss will still be doing a farewell tour somehow. But Sonic Boom, again, I used to consider this one to be quite a low album on their list. I have looked at it a little bit more favorably recently, listening to it again. I've kind of gone like this. When I bought it, when I was about 11 or 12, I really liked it. Going on into my mid to late teenage years, it kind of sunk a bit for me in comparison to some of their other albums. And now I'm starting to view it a little bit more favorably again. Okay, again. not bad. Some really strong songs going for it, such as Modern Day Delilah, Stand, All for Glory, Say Yeah. Yes, I Know Nobody's Perfect. That just sounds like a really classic, nice Kiss song to me. That could have easily been in the 70s for me. Pretty good production. Alright. Good voices on the album, like good vocals, good playing. Not many complaints, but then again, it doesn't take too many risks. So that's why it's kind of a middle in the tier for me. Alright, final album. I think, for now. But I apologize that this video went so long, guys. I just really wanted to go into depth with this one. Monster. Okay. Monster. This is going to be... Everyone's going to be thinking, Steve, you got bloody rocks in your head or you've been sniffing glue or something? Monster is a great album for me. I love Monster so much. It probably is a bit of bias considering I actually did grow up with this album. Like, when this album came out, I was only, I think, 10 or 11 years old when this album came out. So, it has a nostalgic feel for me as well. Thanks, Mum, for the amazing Christmas present of buying this for me. That album was a huge part of my childhood, so thank you. But that being said, the songs. No complaints about the songs. I love each song. Lyrics are a bit weird on some of them, such as Take Me Down Below. Bit weird singing that for some 60-year-old guys, but you know what? Kiss is kiss, what are you gonna do? You gotta call it a duck when it quacks. That being said, the production value is fantastic. I know some people shit on the production value a little bit. I actually quite like it. That really just thick, fat, heavy, saturated tape sound. And the bass is nice and high in the mix. The vocals are fantastic. The drums just boom out, but aren't muddy. I really love the album. My favorite songs have to be Wall of Sound, Freak, Long Way Down, Shout Mercy, Out of This World, Last Chance, Back to the Stone Age. I can't think of a bad song on this album. The weakest songs are still okay. I love this album. That being said, thank you guys for watching the video today. I'm sorry it went for half a freaking hour, but I wanted to really get into depth with it. Thank you guys for watching, if you made it to the end. Let me know if there's any other bands you want me to do a tier list for. I will have to know the albums well enough. Who knows, I might do one on maybe Metallica or System of a Down or Red Hot Chili Peppers or Foreigner. I know those albums pretty well, so it just depends on what you guys want. Have a good one. Have a great day wherever you are in the world. Peace.